Got Rogan back here pulling the stairs again away from the couch, so it makes it impossible for him to get up on the couch. And he pulls the stairs, that he can't go up there. He cries and he just lays down on the floor. He can't figure out that he should put the stairs back. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, hey, Iceman! What's up, my best friend? How's it going, bro? Teresa, Jared. Hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all? I should plug this in. This thing is fucking great, man. I love this speaker. I've tried a few of them, and I gotta tell you, the JBL speaker, the Bluetooth speaker, it's fantastic. I'm really happy with it. Steve, Karsten, Teresa, Jared, Mary, Inside Job. Yeah, Inside Job. Go away. Fuck off. Fucking stupid fucking name. Yeah, you know, if you're a conspiracy nut, you're not welcome here. So I'm blocking you on your name, just like I blocked that guy, Alien Bigfoot. Yeah, you got blocked, and you got blocked for your name too. You fucking, the psychos are all over YouTube. Isn't it funny? YouTube just, and I'll tell you why. There's an easy answer for that. Facebook really encourages people to use their real name. So you have to be yourself and you have to be real. YouTube doesn't give a fuck. So you end up getting a bunch of anona fucks, you know, that don't give a fuck about you, and they don't give a fuck about what people think of them, and they don't want you to know who they are because they're going to espouse total bullshit. And YouTube is a troll's fucking paradise. That's why Facebook, I like it, that they make you use your real name. And when you find someone on Facebook that's not using their real name and you turn them in, they take their account down almost immediately. And then you got to send your fucking driver's license in to get your account back. That's pretty cool. That's the one thing I like about Facebook over. Hey, oh! No. This is not a toy. I just ruined all my typing paper. He's so destructive. Here, play with this. This is what you play with. Yeah, play with these things. Yeah, I know. You like to feel like you're ripping things apart. I know. Where's your cardboard box at, man? You should be playing with that. Where's your cardboard box? Oh, it's back here. I know you like to feel like you're ripping shit up. Here, rip this up. Your box? Yeah, he likes his box. Got him a cardboard box to rip up. David C. Baker. Hey, David C. Baker, William, Carl, Stephen, Karsten. You're right. Carl, facts. I call them keyboard clickers. Billy. Hey, Billy. Sharon. James. I don't wake and bake, Carl. Yeah, I don't wake and bake. I wake up, I do shit. I get my life in order, and then I get high. I never wake and bake. I don't need cannabis like that. And I feel sorry for people that do, but I understand that some people do, but I'm not one of them. Yeah, I don't wake and bake. I haven't smoked yet today. I've already showered, gotten a lot done, watched the news, made my bed, looks pretty in there. Yeah, I got a lot done. I don't need cannabis to do those things, you know? And I feel sorry for people that do. I really do. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for people that have to walk around in a cloud 24/7. I understand that some people need that. I'm not chastising you. I'm saying I feel bad for you. It just sucks. And if you don't need it like that, yeah, you know, you should probably consider a little bit of sobriety in between, like I do. You know? Just don't walk around in a cloud all day if you don't have to. I understand if you do need to. I do. I know there's people out there that need to be clouded the fuck up. Yeah, that's the world we live in, man. It's not a perfect world. You know, people like to say, oh, there's a God and blah, 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 and it's perfect. And no, it's not, man. It's just fucked up. And sometimes you need something like cannabis to get you through a fucking day. Every day. Some people need it every day. Yeah, I like to reward myself after I get things done in the morning, too. I got a lot of business stuff I have to pay attention to around here. You know, and I got things that I do need a little coherency for you, bro. I feel bad that you need to do that as soon as you wake up. You know? it kind of takes when you wake and bake, you know, and then you go and you shower and you eat and you get dressed and you do all the things in the morning you want to do. And then it's time to get high, and then you go get high. You already got high once. It kind of takes that that explosive high away from you because you've already numbed it up, you know? I kind of like the explosiveness. I like that euphoric immediacy when I'm, you know, sober, after smoking sober. I like it. Hey, Joel. But, you know, everybody's different. Some people do need to wake and bake. But just don't fucking say that I'm waking and baking, because I don't. You know? Remember that. You probably use a lot more cannabis than I do, or you probably have a more of a need for it than I do. Probably. You think, oh, it's trending day. Yeah, you see me smoke. If I'm not on here, I'm generally not smoking. You see, when I smoke every day, you see me smoke every time. It's not that much. You know, I don't walk around with a vape pen hitting a vape. You know, I know people that do that shit. I feel bad for them, man. I really do. I'm like, wow, man. I mean, I'm still high from the last time 20 minutes ago that we just got high, and you're hitting that fucking thing again. You know, it's good to have the peaks and the valleys. For me, I like peaks and valleys, man. It gives me, I can't believe this. I have 2 lighters. I can't find either one of them. Here's one. Where's my second lighter? Dude, what is going on here? It's like I woke up in the middle of the night and came out here and did some crazy shit. Hey, Sokol. Hey, happy birthday, Sokol. Right? Joel, you're like me, buddy. Yeah, we like to wake up, have a little, like I said, a little clear-mindedness. You know? And if you do wake and bake because you can, not because you have to, you should consider not. If you don't need it, as soon as you wake up in the morning and that bong is sitting right there next to your bed, and before you're even out of bed, you hit that bong so you can fucking get out of your bed, and you don't need that, you should try it one day. Try not smoking as soon as you get out of bed. Go do some things and see if it works better for you, because I know it works better for me. Plus, it's not really safe to keep smokables by your bed. It's not it's not a good idea. It's like people who smoke cigarettes, they end up catching their bed on fire and dying. Same thing can happen with cannabis, guys. You know, you could be smoking a bowl, you could set it down, it could still be smoking, you fall asleep, you fucking move your pillow over it, a little piece of cloth lands on top of the bowl, boom, your head's on fire. You know, it's not safe, and it's just something you should consider not doing if you don't need it. It's never safe to have anything like this near your bed. Yeah, you changed your screen name and now you're blocked. Again. You know, if you guys really think the United States brought down the World Trade Center, I feel sorry for you. I feel as sorry for you as I feel sorry for the people that have to wake and bake in the morning. I'm sad for you because your brain doesn't work correctly. Because you can't just sit and reason through some things and figure out that all of that, 9/11, the towers coming down, and all of that, it all worked against us. Not just the people, but the government. It cost everyone. No one benefited from that. You know, everybody lost. Everybody lost. And if you want to go back and say Dick Cheney did it because his Blackwater stepped in and they took over and blah, 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 well, that's a hell of a fucking scandal to have to put together. And if you think while Dick Cheney is going back and forth to the White House every day doing his fucking his vice president duties, he had time to fucking orchestrate 9/11, I feel sorry for you, man. I really feel sorry for you. You guys, your brains aren't working correctly. You've been lied to, and you don't have the ability to reason through things. Fell asleep with a lit cigarette? You could fall asleep with a lit doobie in your mouth, too. Thanks, David. It's very nice of you. All right, let's smoke. 7:10. I'm a little late. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. It wasn't that complicated, right, Steve? It wasn't complicated. That's Jack Harrow right there from last night. Hijack some planes and crash them into a fucking big building. That's basically it. You know? Woo, let's turn on that AC. I just got a dab sweat off of fucking Jack Harrow bud flower. Crazy. Cheers, Rebecca. Can't smoke around children. It's hilarious. Jared, why aren't you allowed to smoke around children? You're not allowed to use cannabis in front of kids? Are you allowed to drink a beer in front of kids? Are you allowed to smoke a cigarette in front of kids, Jared? Why can't you use cannabis in front of kids? Just kind of answer that for me. I'm kind of wondering where your brain is on that. Thank you, Steve. I'm doing well. Thank you. I smoke along a lot, says David C. Baker Jr. Oh, what you got there, buddy? Something to rip up and throw on the floor for me to pick up later? All right. All right. All right. God, you're a fucking idiot, dude. CGI was used. You're such a fucking idiot. Do you think anybody believes you when you come in here and say that 9/11 was done with CGI? When there's cell phone video taken from all around the towers, from every fucking angle. So what? The CGI genie went into everybody's phone? And everyone's video camera? And everyone's surveillance camera? You fucking idiot. Like I said, people that don't believe 9/11 was just an organic terrorist attack pulled off by Osama bin Laden and 21 other terrorists, they don't have the ability to actually think for themselves logically. Somebody, I mean, literally, they might try to come off like they're some kind of, you know, elite expert in what they're talking about. But the reality is they just can't take the basic facts, put them together in a chain, and see them for what they are, and just form a sentence out of it and see them for what they are. You know, some people can't do that. I have a problem with numbers, okay? My mind reverses numbers. Happens to my sister, too. My parents are great with numbers, but me and my sister, we have a problem with numbers. They flip around in our head. We'll see a number, but we'll go write it down, and we'll write it down backwards. You know, so I have to triple check when I'm writing numbers down. I've got a problem with that. One thing I don't have a problem with is just basic stuff. Right, Dave? That's what people don't want to admit. We got beat. You know, that was a war that we lost. You know, that was a battle that we lost on that day. They came in. They kicked our ass. You know, we were caught with our pants down. You know, we had an idiot. We had a fucking clown shoe motherfucker for our president. You know, he literally just sat there like a fucking moron when they told him the towers we were under attack. He just sat there and looked like a fucking idiot. You know, like he didn't know what to fucking do. It totally caught him off guard. Listen, George Bush had anything to do with that attack, he would have known that call was coming through, and he would have been poised and ready. He would have at least pretended to have cared. The fact that he behaved the way he did, President, the United States is under attack right now. The World Trade Center is under attack. They're attacking the Pentagon. Whatever they fucking told him. He freaked out. You could see it in his face. He was reading stories to children. Remember that? It's just simple shit, man. You just got to look at simple shit like that. That motherfucker had no idea what was going on. Before the towers, I thought no one can ever attack America. Yeah, right? You know, to this day, people still think they can't attack America. They're still scared to do it. Well, look what happened to bin Laden. They hunted him down. They fucking threw him in the ocean. You know, that's what happens when you attack America. And they set an example. And I'm glad they do that. They should. Go out and kill those motherfuckers. You know, if you go and you kill 3,000 innocent people, you deserve a bullet and a fucking burial in the ocean. Or your body burned to a crisp, whatever. You know, I'm glad they go and they get these guys that do that shit. It is a deterrent. And I think that there's a lot of terrorists out there that aren't attacking the United States right now because they saw what happened to Osama bin Laden. And they saw what a fucking clown show that was for him when it happened. You know? But, you know, if you want a real conspiracy, I don't know why you deal with these fake little piddly ones where only 3,000 people died. Why don't you look at the big one where billions of people are going to die? Why don't you look at that one, the cannabis conspiracy? I mean, that's a real conspiracy. Hey, Steve, suck my dick. I'm blocking you. Fuck off. Okay? Take your positive energy elsewhere. All right? Fuck off. You're a little pussy. Get the fuck out of here. God. I just love it when somebody tries to come in here and control my show. You know? A little fucking control freak. Has anybody ever called you a control freak before, Steve? Well, you are. So enjoy your block, you fucking idiot. I mean, you guys know better. He obviously didn't, but you guys do. When I'm talking about something, I'm going to talk about it. And when you tell me not to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it more. That's the way life works. You know, and if you haven't learned from life yet, well, I'm here to teach you about it. So, as I was saying, you know, I don't know why you would bother yourself with a silly little conspiracy that only killed 3,000 people. It was all on video. We could see the whole fucking thing. We've got the records. There's really no question about what happened. But you want a really good conspiracy? Not a 3,000. That's 3,000 people. Fuck that. How about 8 billion people? What about every human being on this planet dead because of this conspiracy? You want to really talk about a conspiracy? Let's talk about the cannabis conspiracy, because that's the only real conspiracy. That's the one that's resulted in all of our extinction. Right? So, what do we know about it? We know that just about every single piece of information that we're going to talk about is available at jackherer.com. You go to the top of the page and you click on Emperor, and you can read the whole book for free. All of this information is available for free. So, if you want to, you could go buy the book on Amazon, The Emperor Wears No Clothes by Jack Herer.
You're making a hell of a mess back there, mister. Yes, you are. It's your job. Making a mess. Yeah. Ripping the box apart. Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up, buddy? Rogan, can I pick you up? Come here.
Let me pick you up. I don't want to move the chair. I don't want to hurt you. Here. Yeah. Oh, come here, baby boy. Come here. Oh, yes, I know. You're mean. You be nice. Kiss him. That's right. You don't snap at your daddy. Just yeah. And let me kiss you. That's right. That's my baby boy. You're so beautiful. Why are you such a beautiful boy? Why are
such a beautiful boy, huh? Why are you so beautiful? Why are you so beautiful? Why are you so beautiful, huh? I know.
Oh, you got big ears. You got big ears. That's a fact. Let's turn this AC off. I'm freezing. Woo! Hey, Samantha. Lee Tug is minted, Nate. Thanks, Gio. Steve R. And all cheers. Hey, it's 4:20 and I'm late, right? Oh my God, he's pulling the stairs down again. The main cause of our extinction is us. It's you forgot the first two words, Sokol. It's man-made global warming. Don't forget those two words at the beginning. Man-made global warming. That's the conspiracy. We made this pollution because we didn't want cannabis. So we decided to go with oil and gas and fracking and coal and instead of using clean burning hemp, you know, a clean fuel that would have revolutionized technology, we instead just decided to stay in the same archaic and, you know, methods that have been destroying us. And we've known about this. There have been scientists that have come out years ago and said, look, we can't do this forever. It's not sustainable, and this is why. And it's been explained, and people either chose to ignore it or not. You know, you either ignore it or not. You know, we're not going to stop. And you could get, you know, every little kid out there like Greta Thunberg out there in the street marching. You could get them all marching. But we're not going to fucking stop. You know, we're not going to stop doing what we're doing. We're going to keep destroying ourselves. And, you know, you've literally got kids today that are aspiring to work for big oil companies. They want to be engineers and they want to frack, and they want to do oil and coal. They want to do clean coal technology. You know, so hey, Tony. Take me a little 50-50 and rub it in on top of my paint oil here. Supercharged paint oil. You saw how to build a house out of hemp. Got that hempcrete now. We're not. It's too late for all that, Sokol. It's too late. That's just, you guys need to understand how CO2 and climate works. To understand that stopping it now is not going to change a goddamn thing. Not for at least 10 years. It's not going to change anything. We've already done the damage. We do 10 years of damage every day. So today, what we're doing today, this is going to last for 10 years. So we can't just shut it off and it's going to stop and go away. It's not going to do that. But then what does happen is it does go away and then the sun cooks us. Because we need that pollution, man. Somebody better tell Greta we need that fucking pollution. It's called global dimming. We need it. You know, you shut off the coal and you shut off the oil and you shut it all down. Hey, man, we made our bed. Now we're laying in it. There's nothing we can do. So just remember that when they're proposing taxes on CO2 and they're trying to charge companies that are polluting and all that shit, it's not going to fucking fix it. They don't understand the science behind it because they haven't had, you know, years following climate scientists on Twitter that talk about this every day. You know, I'm not against Greta and about the movements that are out there that are making people more aware of this. I'm just against the ignorance that revolves around that, where they think they're going to be able to change it, where they think they're going to be able to fix it. See, they're angry, but they're not looking at the science. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Bottom of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers. Fuck them. Sokol, fuck them. I'm tired of talking. I lose my voice every day on this show trying to talk to people, you know? I'm tired of talking. I am. Fuck them. You know, everyone's got the internet. Everyone's got a cell phone. Everyone can search. Everyone can get on Twitter. Everyone could go follow Guy McPherson. Everyone's got the power to educate themselves. Anyone can tune into my show. Anyone can tune into Lee Camp. You know, there's all kinds of information out there where you can get the real facts about what's really going on with our planet. And people choose not to. They want to watch Good Morning America. You know, they want to watch fucking Saturday Night Live. You know? It's not my fucking responsibility. Fuck them. You know, if you're in denial about it, fuck you. How about that? It's not my job to convince you. What happens to you happens to you. I don't give a fuck about you. How about that? You know, I've spent years appealing to people to try to help get my message out there. And they either wanted to or not. They either did it or they didn't. You know, hopefully people heard it. 6 million people. You know? I mean, I can't save anybody. I might be able to make your lives a little bit more comfortable in those last few years. But, you know, if you're not willing to fucking listen, if you're not willing to look at facts, fuck you. You know, someone comes in here argumentative and shit, I'm not going to have time for that shit. You know, I'm getting my fucking solar installed, man. I'm getting all the parts just got ordered. Everything. My batteries, the generator, the whole system. I'm going to be completely off grid. I'm doing what I got to do. You know? None of y'all are my responsibility, and I can't help anybody. You either are going to fucking do it for yourself or you're not. You know, you're either going to wake the fuck up and start motivating now, right now, while you have the ability to do so. Today is the day. I've been telling you that for years. You know, now that you have the ability, now that you own a car, you can literally get in a car and you can put gas in it and you can drive somewhere else. That's what the fuck you need to do. A lot of you. But you're not gonna. That's why I couldn't give a fuck. Why should I care if you don't even give a fuck about yourselves? Why should I give a fuck? Yeah, I ordered those, Mike. So I've tripled the amount of solar panels I'm going to have. Tripled. Huh? Hey, man. You know what my sister's told me? And here you go. She's like, hey, man, if it all goes down or whatever, me and my husband, we're just going to take pills and kill ourselves. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. She's like, I don't want to be in a chaotic world. She's like, I like the way things are right now. And if it's going to change and be some fucking, you know, she's like, I don't need to be a part of it. Is that you? I'm telling you, 90% of you watching the show, let me say 80% of you watching the show right now, it fucking better be. Because you know you guys ain't going to do dick. You're not going to make a change. You're not going to move. You're not going to do anything. Now I'm watching these fucking fires over here in California. Who lives in Australia? Does anybody know what's going on in Australia right now? Anybody? Who watches the news? Who stays informed? Impress me. Impress me. What's going on in Australia right now? No, they don't tax you. You go off grid, Dave. You go off grid. They don't know how much energy you're making. That's the whole point of being off grid. You know, they pay you when you have all your power and you want to be on the grid, you can give them energy and they will pay you, but they only pay you 1/5 of what it's worth, of what you pay them for energy. But you can make money that way. Steve Running. Wade Ralston. Good. Yeah, fires. That's what's going on in Australia right now. You got to ask yourselves, man, if it's happening in Australia and it's happening in Northern California, and both stories are, these are the worst, out of control, fastest growing, unfightable fires that we have ever seen in the history of mankind. Does that wake you up? Does that wake you guys up a little bit? What's going on in Northern California and Southern California? That's what's going on in Australia right now? Yeah. Yeah. You guys listening? You guys think I'm full of shit? You think it's going to get cooler in October and November? It's a long fire season, isn't it? It's a long-ass fire season. It's still going. The fire season is still going, guys. They're extending the fire seasons. This is just one thing. Think of all the smoke and CO2 and pollution that these fires are putting in our atmosphere right now. You think that's speeding anything up? I mean, this is just common sense stuff, guys. Basic, simple, common sense stuff. It doesn't take a deep thinker. You got people with their heads up their asses like that moron still thinking about the 3,000 people that died in 9/11, thinking, you know, about CGI and shit like that. You've got people like that. That's the kind of fucking moronic idiots we have running around us everywhere. They're still worried about 9/11, and look at what's going on with our climate. His head's so far up his ass, he doesn't even know what's going on right now. Because if he did, that's what he'd be thinking about. He'd be thinking about, why is climate so bad? Well, it's because we banned hemp in 1937. That's why. We cut down all the forests. We started burning coal all the time. And no hemp and no cannabis. Think of all the hemp cannabis technology we'd have today if it wasn't banned in 1937. We killed ourselves. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. This was the problem. It was the laws regarding cannabis that killed us. I mean, you guys are going to wake up sooner or later and figure it out. Just because where you live's not on fire doesn't mean you're not going to soon be a victim of climate change. It'll get all of us. And it's not just fires. You're going to have crazy water events too. Rain, snow, like you've never seen. We're going to have snow fucking events. And people will be like, see, it's not getting hotter, it's not getting warmer. You fucking idiots. It's not how it works. This is how it works. Okay. As the global temperature increases, the temperature of the oceans increase. The oceans release more moisture into the atmosphere, and that increased moisture in the atmosphere creates more snow events everywhere. More snow events. More rain, more snow. More flooding. That's how it works. You're going to see that. You're going to see hurricanes, tsunamis. You know, we're probably going to see multiple hurricanes, you know, joining together. We'll probably have like 3 or 4 hurricanes all spinning around each other. Supercharging the atmosphere. So it might not be a fire that gets you. Maybe you live in Florida. Maybe you'll get flooded out by a hurricane. Maybe you live in Europe or Asia, you'll get flooded out by a tsunami. You know, or maybe you live here in California and the earthquake gets you. Or maybe of all this heat and earthquake and fracking that we're doing is going to trigger with a big volcano, and it's going to kill all of us. You know? So, while you got your head up your ass about CGI and 9/11, you fucking idiot, we're talking about real conspiracy shit here. Real shit. The kind of conspiracy shit people like Nancy Grace and Newt Gingrich worked their lives against the cannabis industry. Or people having access to cannabis at all. You know, people that lock people in jail for cannabis. You know, judges that sentence people for cannabis. You know, the old man growing 10 plants inside his house because he needs cannabis as a medicine. And he goes to fucking prison, you know, and he's 70 years old. Yeah, I just had a frack quake here. 2 frack quakes. Really little ones over the last 2 weeks. They're fracking. So while they're fracking, you know, we get them. It's not that bad. It's just, you know, you feel it. Haven't had a bad one. It's just a ripple or two. So I highly recommend you guys watch Guy McPherson, not to explain the climate thing as much as just to see how to deal with the news that you're hearing. You know, he can help, and he'll talk to you. So check out Dr. Guy McPherson on Professor Guy McPherson on Facebook. Go join his group Nature Bats Last on Facebook. You can follow him on Twitter. And he's got videos on YouTube as well. Nature Bats Last. Edge of Extinction. Let me refresh the chat because it's not giving me the right numbers. There it goes. There it goes. It says 17 out of 18. Man, if it's Mixer again, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. LinkedIn says sending data. Huh. David C. Baker bumps the squid. That's what's up, son. Hey, we should do this. We should brighten our day a little. So, the dog's laying here on the floor next to me. He was 17 pounds at the vet. He's so amazing. He's an amazing dog. Thanks so much. Steve, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the vitamin E thing? Are you talking about the vitamin E thing? We already discussed that fucking when it happened a month ago. Remember? We were in a live stream. I was like, what's up with this? What's poisoning people? And you guys were like, it's vitamin E oil. I was like, well, why the fuck are people putting vitamin E oil in vape cartridges? And y'all were like, because people are fucking pieces of shit. And I was like, yeah, people are pieces of shit. We talked about it. And now just like yesterday, an article came out. It said, we've discovered what was causing the vape problem. It was vitamin E oil. It's It's like, yeah, well, my people seem to already know that shit a long time ago. You get a helium UFO? No, I said a group in Facebook, Artie. It's Nature Bats Last group on Facebook. You'll have direct access to Guy McPherson. If you have something pertaining to climate change, post it in there. You see how fast he'll like your shit that you put up there. It'll be like, Guy McPherson loves your... He's all over it, man. He's great. I never talk to him. I never take advantage of that. I put posts up in there and things like that, but I don't message him or anything like that. And I know he would totally talk to me. He's so cool. He talks to everybody. He talks to a lot of my audience members. Yeah, let's do a dab, man. I'll turn on my email. It's interesting that you ask for a dab. I haven't done a dab in like a week. Or so. To speak. Yeah, he talks to everybody. He talks to anybody that talks to him. Absolutely. Oh, he'll talk to you. He'll talk to you. I got my shits all charged. Charged. I'm gonna smoke that goddamn orange. Ooh, I'm gonna do damn ooze. I'm gonna do a goddamn dab with the goddamn ooze. Because you can't lose with the orange ooze. This is all I got left. You guys remember this? That's all that's left, man. All right, it's 4:20 in Newfoundland. Cheers, everybody. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Oh, my God. Some orange cream water hashtag. Nay, there was a lot in there. I need a laugh. All right, cheers, guys. It tasted so fucking good. I can't believe how good that still tastes. Oh my God. Walter. Does the oil still got orange taste? It's more of like a, it's turned into like a pineapple, grapefruity. It's still sweet. It's not as orange as it used to be, that's for sure. It's lost a little bit of that orangeness. It's old, man. I've had that for quite some time. But it's good. It's sweet, man. It's still really good. Man, I think there's a lot still on the walls inside there. I don't know. I might be able to scrape that. We'll see how much I can get out of there. There was one Billy, but he's gone. There was one. I have a way of blocking them out of my life. It's what I like to do, you know? Turn it up. The big wheels keep on turning. Carry me home, see my can. Singing songs about the Southland. I miss old Mammy once again. I think it's a sin. Yes. Well, I miss a young sing about her. Well, I heard O'Neill put it down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember. A southern man don't need him around anyhow. Sweet home Alabama, where skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. In Birmingham, they love the governor. Woo-hoo-hoo, and we all did what we could do. Now Watergate does not bother me. Does your conscience bother you? Tell the truth. Sweet home Alabama, where skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Here I come, Alabama. Now Muscle Shoals has got the Swampers. They ain't known to pick a song or two. Lord, they get me off so much. They pick me up when I'm feeling blue. Now how about you? Sweet home Alabama, where skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Sweet home Alabama, oh sweet home, where skies are so blue and the government's true. The sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Yeah. I rock with Nay. Oh yeah, you guys are great, man. I owe you all big time. I owe y'all a bong rip. I owe you a bong rip of Jack Herer lusciousness. Lemony, lusciousness. And the reserves are getting low. I'm gonna have to grab me a bud and start trimming away. Me some Jack Hare here. That'll be fun. We'll have some trim partying. You guys want to trim? I could just start trimming right now. Oh, right on, Sokol. Purple flat top. All right. No law regarding cannabis. It is top of the hour. It's fantastic. We just happen to pick up the bong at the correct times here. We shall be smoking along. We're not committing any crimes, dear. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. That's why we're all going extinct, because of laws regarding cannabis. Remember that. 1937, guys. Remember that. Hashtag 1937. Thank you, guys. I think I just smoked a bug. I think there was a bug inside that bud. I don't even want to know. Like a fly or something got stuck inside there and died. I just smoked it. Holy shit. I hope that's all that was. Oh my god, that tasted horrible. That was really, 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 really bad. No, that was really fucking bad. I don't know what the fuck that was. But there was something that shouldn't have been in there. It could have been a piece of a pine, it's like a pine needle, but it's off the fir tree. It's a fir needle. It could have been a piece of fir needle, man. Oh my god. Be crazy if I start hallucinating or something, you know? Oh god. You guys have horror stories. Oh my god. That was straight off a bud, man. I pulled that off of a bud. Okay, this smells okay. I'm looking. I can see the benefit of pulling your buds apart and looking at them. Because I have no idea what the fuck it was I just consumed. Let's see if I can make that bad taste go away. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. But there should be a law regarding bugs. Oh, it's so much better. Oh my god. It gets that shitty flavor just about out of my mouth. There's still a little bit back there. I'm not appreciating right now. God, David, that's crazy. Oh my god, Kathy. like I was gonna throw up there for a minute. Hey, you know, we're sitting on the freaking corner. All of a sudden, I wasn't feeling so good, you know, in my stomach here. I start feeling like I might get sick. Oh. Hello?
Only take a few minutes of your time. Press 1 so we can quickly check the status of your Google listing to ensure it's active. If your Google listing is suspended or deleted, your business will not be shown, causing customers to think you're no longer open for business. Press 1 now to check the status of your Google listing. If you're the business owner, press 1 now. Press 2 to be removed from this list. Thank you for your response. We will be sure to remove you from our list. If you decide to fix the issues with your business listing, please do not hesitate to give us a call.
That's all. Press 2 to be removed from the list. So I pressed 2. What do you guys think about that? I tried the more passive way. I tried a little Neijitsu on them. A little Neijitsu. They didn't know what was coming. They didn't see it. It was out of their periffs. It came from outside their periffs. Little Neijitsu. A little Neitai combat technique. Until they call me next week, right? They call me next week, I'll bring them online and we'll talk. We'll have a whole conversation. And then I'll tell them to go fuck themselves. Dude, I just got logged out of my chat. You guys see that? Did you guys see that shit? Dude, that is so fucked up. Whatever, bro. They logged me out of my fucking chat. Pieces of shit. Why would you log me out of my chat in the middle of a show? The request was made, but no response was received. Dude, I think their server... Are we still... I don't even know if I'm live. Here, wait. Okay, there's the chat. So... We're here, Teresa. We're still here. Damn, William. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're still here. Cool. Okay, good. I'm still here, too. They cut my chat. I had to log back in. It was bullshit. Fucking crazy. I gotta stop smoking bugs, I'm telling you. Ugh. Could have just been like anything. It was just anything foreign. It was just could have been anything, man. But yeah, it could have been a ladybug. Ugh. Could have been a dead ladybug or something that got stuck up inside that bud. But I think that was kind of a one-time deal. Nice, Teresa. I felt like I was poisoned there for a moment. Whatever it was I smoked had some sort of a weird effect on me for a second. It was so nasty. It's definitely not part of the cannabis flower. Something foreign. Could have very easily been part of a needle off of a tree or an insect. Ugh. No, Steven, I haven't seen Pac-Man. Hey, Bronco. When you digest a ladybug, they're poisonous? I bet a lot of insects are poisonous to eat. Now, I saw this one thing. It was it was like a beetle. It was black and it was kind of like had like a diamond shape, and it had a red dot right in the middle, blood like almost like a black widow. It was beautiful, man. I'd never seen a bug like that before. I don't know what the fuck those were. Crying billionaires. God, really? They're worried about their billions of dollars being taxed by Bernie Sanders? Dude, I just got logged out of my chat again. What is going on? This is driving me fucking crazy. I can't believe this is happening. It's really distracting, man. I'm trying to do a show here. Holy shit. This is unprofessional as fuck. I pay for this service, man. Try to log back into the chat so I could see you guys. I wonder if you guys are able to chat. I guess you guys are able to chat on your various... Something went wrong. Try reloading the page. Huh. reloaded the page. Wow. It's maybe I'll try pulling up the other chat. You gotta download it. So I'm assuming I'm still live with you guys. I'll stay live with y'all. I'll keep trying to log in, chat. Oh, there it goes. It's loading again. It's loading the chat. I'm trying to load two chats at once here. Here comes one, I believe. It's trying to load the chat. Oops, something went wrong. Try reloading the page. I guess their chat servers are down. Oh wow, it's weird. It's so weird not being able to see your chat while I'm these pages aren't loading, man. It's crazy. It's just fucking circle of fucking dumbass. Oops, something went wrong. Yeah, oops. Fuck. Maybe I should try this on Internet Explorer. Yeah, the chat server went down. So the chat server's down. Fuck. Okay, so what I could do is I could go to Facebook. I could pull up Facebook. If you guys are in there. Let me see. The chat server's down. Four people. Wow. There's only 4 of you over there. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I don't like doing the show if I can't see you guys. So I will see you on this afternoon show. I'm sure they'll have their chat server working by then. Happy 710. No law regarding cannabis. The reason why we're all going extinct is because of laws regarding cannabis. Bye, guys.